Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. We are still in the first day of investigations in the case of the murder of Juan Corrida. His name's easy to forget and to remember once you realize you've forgotten. So yes, we just had a nice pleasant chat with not Samus Aran. And now we can move on to the room where the victim, Juan Corrida, was staying. So let's do that and avoid Lotta Hart, who still wants to talk our ear off. Oh my god. I really can't say I expected this. Okay, this is clearly not the furnishings of the hotel. So I guess this guy really liked bears. Wow. Well, I see in the suitcase in the bottom right, there's a similar hairdryer to the one that was over in, oh goodness, what's his name? What is our client's name again? Matt Ongard, that's right. Yeah, in Matt Ongard's room, there was another case that was open with a hairdryer in it. I wonder if there's a correlation. I mean, a hairdryer is probably a perfectly normal thing for a star on the go to pack, but even still, there's also a watch on the table and a device I can't quite make out just above it. Not the TV remote, but above that. And there's also what looks like a calculator over near the suitcase. Huh. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Mr. Corrida? The victim. Which makes this a crime scene, too. Oh, that's not Pearls. Oh, it's you. So, what happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ongard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if you want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you've gotta keep quiet. That is a perfectly reasonable excuse, Gumshoe. Thank you. However, my gut's telling me that Edgeworth asked him to do this specifically. I still think this might be part of a game set up by Edgeworth. I mean, who knows? Maybe Juan Corrida isn't even dead. Until we, unless we, actually see the body, that's always going to be a possibility, you know? Huh. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go. Let me see. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. You wouldn't want you get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll handle it. Thank you, Gumshoe. Alright. The map. Okay. It kind of bothers me that Corrida's room goes off screen. What does that even mean? But, okay, the way the doors swing open, I think might matter in this case. Because this layout is extremely simple otherwise. Interesting. Alright, let's have a look around the crime scene. The fridge? There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Bears, beets, Battlestar Galactica. Wow. I'm pretty sure that episode of The Office was written after this game came out, so... what a coincidence. Maybe red was his favorite color? Wow, there are a lot of bears! Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models? It's pretty overwhelming. Is there some kind of bear he doesn't have? Polar bear? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah. I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. What? Poor teddies. Whoa. Oh no. Mo's awful sense of humor has followed Phoenix. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. Aha, 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 aha. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. You said it! What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Oh boy. So, is there something on the pillow behind this bear here? Maybe these are gifts from fans? Or... it's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that up there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Wow. What is this? It looks like maybe a camcorder? It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. Barely closes, even. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, calculator. Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? Honestly, that looks like it'll close just fine. Okay, cue to oh my god, there's more! Oh, lordy. Wow, an electronic bear. Okay, so Corrida seems to maybe have eaten the same meal as Matt Ongard and Samus Aran. Adrian Andrews, if you want to call her that. So yeah, let's look at this. It looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Interesting. This hotel's phone here is sprawled on the floor. So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Okay. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice? I don't really like it much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. No, I don't think that is the case. That glass is heapingly full, and the tomato juice bottle has barely been tapped, if at all. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. Oh, yeah, that's also true, Pearls. She's right. The flower vase is broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? Interesting. No sign it's been drank. Okay, elephant in the room, if you will. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corda fought his assailant. Where are these bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? There's also the open guitar case. Wait. Wasn't it Angard who had the guitar? I forget. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. That's strange. The guitar is not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? No way. Musicians care about their instruments way too much. But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was a Jammin' Ninja's signature item. Oh, that's right. Angard's the Nickel Samurai. Corda was the the Jammin' Ninja. That's it. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet. But it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Water. Yeah, I guess that's what that stain there is. The flower vase. The water that was in the vase as it shattered spilled on top of the case. So it stands to reason that someone took the guitar from the case after the scuffle had ended. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, back to Gumshoe. Cause of death, yes, give me the autopsy report. I am very curious to see how Corda died. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should. Yeah, here's a picture. Oh boy, okay. Stabbed by cutlery. That... Is that even a fatal wound? I mean, the heart's on the other side. And maybe that's just barely above the lungs? Huh. There's a knife in his chest. I like how the bottle of tomato juice is just suspiciously in frame. Yeah, I'll definitely have to point out how the glass has more liquid in it than the rest of the bottle can allow. Like, if you poured it back in, it would overflow, so... Huh. Yeah, pal. That's the murder weapon. He was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There are fingerprints on the knife. Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Engarde's prints, pal. Well... I think I got it. Maybe the wrong dish was sent to Engarde's room, and he picked up his knife and fork, realized that it was the wrong dish, put his knife back on the plate, and had the bellboy, the killer, send it to the real person who ordered it. And that's when the killer, with a glove on, did the deed. That could work. That's plausible. But I won't make any assumptions. Assumptions are a trap. That's bad. Real bad. Crime photo added to the court record. I don't suppose Lotta took that photo, did she? Why was Mr. Engarde arrested? Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corda, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. Signs of a struggle everywhere. Honestly, that seems very tame. Like, I wouldn't call it everywhere, it's kind of just localized around the dresser. I mean, the chair isn't even knocked over. Corda was found sitting down in it, which, come to think of it, is pretty weird. Wouldn't he try to run for the door? Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Mr. Engarde said something about a button. Oh yeah, didn't Engarde say he found a button on his butt or something? Something like one of the Pajama Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. Oh yeah, his belt. Or pants. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? Oh, that lady, Miss Oldbag. Please. Anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was... that was a little off. There was something odd about where Corda was? Yeah, in the chair? I pointed that out just now. Something that's a little off. As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Hey, I thought you said you were gonna help in any way you can. Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Huh. Okay, Mr. Gumshoe, what do you think about this? What do you know about this? There's nothing special I can tell you about this, pal. Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. Why don't you show me something more important? If Miss Von Karma saw me here like this, I'd have to switch sides real fast. Okay. Press conference ticket. No, nothing about that. The radio transceiver? That's your present from the kidnapper, huh? While you're talking, it sends and receives radio waves. If we could trace that.
Yeah, we could use it to find out where the bad guy is.
It uses radio waves, huh? I got it. I'll go find a radio scanner and let you borrow it, pal. Ah. Have you seen the camera? No, nothing about that. Interesting. Anything you want to add about the hotel map? No. How about the wine glass? So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. Well, crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Okay, so Von Karma was attending to the crime scene, then she's probably going to be a prosecutor in this court. Interesting, okay. Yeah, Burroughs noticed it before me, too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Oh boy. Oh my god. I feel like that if Franziska and Oldbag met, the world would end. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. Beep beep. The radio? Hello?
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
Huh, I've heard the sound somewhere before. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's, Gumshoe's phone, or whatever. It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time.
Typo!
So sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ow!
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, would it be too much to ask you to be nice to me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very, very dishonorable of you.
Ow!
Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Wow! Detective, come over here for a second.
Oh, thank God.
Ow!
Okay, I was thinking Franziska was leaving us, but it seems fate is not that merciful.
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours. Is that all this means to you?
What?
Wow. Phoenix. Whew. You grew a spine when it mattered, dude. That was great.
Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow. What did you throw at me now? What is this? Leon? To my dearest Wendy. Ah. Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? Ah. And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Huh. Well now, hello? Wait. Hello? Oh, it landed on the table, I see. Let's pick that up.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Corda's name written on it. Oh, John. Jean. Juan. I never know how to pronounce Juan. Or how to read cursive. God damn it. So it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here?
The sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Well, I know exactly who it is. Okay, I do think we're done here. Anything about the rice cooker? No. I have one that looks just like that. Move. I forget. Who had the two locks? Yeah, I think it was... Okay, I know we just got a piece of evidence that was directly correlating to Wendy Oldbag, but I think Lotta had just two locks, so... Well, if we can show her any relevant info here, then I guess it would be through the Magatama, so let's just do that.
Take that!
Yeah, here we go. Let's give this a shot. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? From my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you.
I mean, that there's my bread and butter.
Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Arr. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corda and this person? Okay... So... My initial thought would be... a scandal between Corda and... On Guard, but... I have nothing that points towards that at all. I mean, I know they were, like, competing stars, but there's no evidence I have. I think the first lock I'm about to break here will have to be followed up with proof to break the second lock. And I think, if I can say that if Lotto's suspecting a scandal between Corda and Oldbag, I could use this autograph as proof. So let's try that. If it's not Oldbag here, I am going to back out of this completely.
Take that! Who the heck is that? You think us journalists are all a bunch of idiots? You can't fool me. I'm a pro.
Okay. Okay, maybe it's Samus, but I don't know. That's On Guard's manager. Why would she have anything to do with Corda? I mean, maybe it's Samus, but I don't know. Let's back out. Okay, this may seem counterintuitive, but maybe it's... Oh, something new here. Well, okay, I was about to say we could give a crack at cracking Oldbag's locks, but let's see what this is. Yay, powers! I get to do my shitty All Might impression again. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Oh, I see, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Nothing new to examine, I think. Yeah, no, so let's just chat with them. The Nickel Samurai. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo Old Tokyo. How does that even... Wait. A love Y? Between 3 brothers? Wait. Brother? What? I see. Wait. A love what? A love why? This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Isn't that a love square? Or a love W? Oh. I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers collide. Oh, that works. Okay. Like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation. Like Romeo and Juliet, times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
Oh, what happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching kids' masterpiece theater starting this week.
Can't believe she's really considering it. So, what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway.
What?
He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar? And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Ah, that's too bad for him.
Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Jammin, the Jammin Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Isn't that the same time slot? Which show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it.
Okay.
I guess it would be a good idea to ask him about people here. Have you chatted at all with Franziska? I'm honored you're asking me, but I have no idea who this person is. Sorry. It's okay. You don't have to apologize so much. Sorry. Nice.
Adrian Andrews, know anything about her?
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman.
What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her. I don't really know her, you know?
Gasp.
There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor? Is she a lesbian?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
He's so happy, he looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Oh, did we unlock a new... Wow, we did! Oh, wow, okay, my intuition was on point. Let's keep asking about other stuff, though. The security lady.
I never would have thought I'd see her here, of all places. The last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident. You know. I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess.
Yeah, I would love to go back in time and relive a few of those good things.
That's not funny.
Yeah, I guess not. Know anything about On Guard?
Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential.
His star potential?
I got his autograph the other day.
Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it?
I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't.
How about Juan?
He debuted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know.
Really?
It started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competitions. Then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best New Year's parties. Juan was always trying to one-up Matt.
That is weird. That is very weird. Like, that just goes beyond coincidence. That is clearly Juan trying to one-up Matt, yes.
But lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry.
Too bad Juan's story ended so soon.
Lotta? No, not Lotta. Yourself. Tell me about yourself, big man.
Hey, is my face really all that scary? Kids won't come anywhere near me. But when I cover my face, they're all shocked because when they figure out who I am.
I think your face makes you look like a very kind person. Aw, Mr. Powers is getting teary-eyed. Have any chats with Gumshoe?
Nope. What do you think of Pearl? So, are you Maya's little sister?
I'm sorry, but no.
Oh, then you must be Mr. Wright's little sister.
Again, I'm sorry, but...
Then, whose little sister are you?
I'm sorry, but I'm an only child.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Pearl looks so sad. She looks really sorry, too. Okay, have any thoughts about Maya?
I'm sure he won't hurt her and he'll let her go soon.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, I believe in you. You will save her.
Thanks. Okay, how about the evidence? Know anything about the press conference ticket?
They called this so suddenly that something about it just seems off, you know?
You mean the press conference?
Yeah, he said, there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I heard he faxed his request for a conference in to the office only yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah, that is kind of sudden.
But I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky.
Yeah. Huh, nice manager. The radio?
I can't believe it. A kidnapping.
Do you remember what the person looked like who gave this to you?
It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man.
Old man, huh? Have you seen Lotta's camera? Oh, nope. Any comments about the hotel floor plan? Nope. How about a glass of wine? Nope. Guitar case?
That guitar case, that was Juan's.
I'm guessing you've seen this case before.
It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar.
The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony? That does seem a little strange. Crime photo. Oh, nothing to say about that. How about the autograph? No? Okay. Okay, let's dig up that dirt on Samus Aran. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Oh wow, Phoenix said that very quickly.
Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah.
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too.
Is it just me or is the text speed suddenly much faster for some reason? Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous?
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
Yep, that's Adrian Andrews.
You see now, don't you?
What?
You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corda didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA...
Adrian Andrews?
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
But It seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? Ah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Alright. Now we know how to crack Lotta's lock, so let's make our move. Take that! Let's try this again. Big scoop. Alright. Looking for a scandal, huh? Alright. Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corda and this person. Semis! Take that! This woman... She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Onguard's manager. Humph. The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that, what's that? News sauce? You mean news source? That's it. And she wants to make stories for tabloids? So show me something that shows that Juan Guy had something with Miss Andrews. Yeah, okay, an article from the tabloid Gossip Land. I really appreciate that article is in parentheses too. Alright, let's read it actually. A superstar in an ultra-hot mega-secret love scandal? Reliable sources say that Juan Corda has been getting in close with the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Yeah, that's her. Take that! Easy. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Ah! Mr. Corda didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Onguard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking around Mr. Corda's door last night. Wow! Got her. Admittedly, that was really easy once we had all the evidence. Alright, come clean. You were looking into Mr. Corda and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. Integrity, yeah. What's that? I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. Wow. 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 But The paper I wrote on, I note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my, $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Don't come here to have a treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me.
You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Alright. Updated. Interesting. Okay. Well then. What next? What next?
Samus?
Let me ask you some stuff, actually. Have you seen this magazine clipping? Oh, no. Huh. Okay, how about this autograph? No. A crime photo? No. The guitar case? No. The wine glass? Yeah. Seen the camera? No. Okay. Let's ask her about people. Let's start with Juan. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corda?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. Did you know about his rivalry with Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other of the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
What is that supposed to mean? I've got a hunch that this one knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corda was killed. Did we unlock a new dialogue? Okay, how about Matt?
I asked to become Mr. Onguard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition.
Huh. Mr. Onguard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
Have you met Oldbank? No. Tell me about yourself.
I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter, that's why.
So sorry. Take away that layer of sarcasm and she really does seem to hate herself. Huh. Have you chatted with Franziska? No. How about Maya? Nope. Do you like Pearl? Nope. Gumshoe, perhaps? Nope. Will Powers?
That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man. A man with a good heart. That's all he is and ever will be.
That's not so bad. It's a horrible thing to say. Okay, I guess it is.
Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright.
Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain. Ooh. Do I detect a tragic backstory?
I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews.
Okay, do you know anything about Lada? No. Okay. Oh, motive for murder. Hello.
Do you have any ideas? As to
why Mr. Corda was murdered.
Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Ah. Oh boy. Miss Andrews. Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a psych lock, Mr. Nick? Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Okay, well, I'll tell you this right now. I think that this motive for murder question is big enough that it would serve as the capstone of this first day of investigations. I think this will be the last thing we will crack. I know it has the same amount of locks as Old Bag, but at least I think we have something to begin with there. So yes, I think... Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to call it right here for now, I think. Lots of info we just dug up. The picture of how these characters relate to each other is starting to become clearer. I think that the food and the drinks played a part in the cover-up of the murder and the setup, but not the murder itself. I don't think it was a poisoning. It was the setup and the cover-up, but not the murder itself. So what's our next move? I think we'll, before trying to take a crack at Old Bag Cyclops, we'll go see to the detective agency and see if we can get more info out of Gumshoe. And then we'll have a quick chat with On Guard over at the holding cells, whatever you call it. We'll just see if we can't collect all the info we can, and then we'll challenge Old Bag. Then maybe if we have time, challenge Adrian Andrews, and yeah, maybe that'll move us on into the first day of court. That'd be pretty nice. So yeah, this is doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. We're in good shape. So yeah, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. I thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you next time. So until then, please take care.